delayed. Okay. Hey guys. So I know this isn't our usual time because we all, you know, I have things going on, so we're gonna hold off on doing your episode till next week because I have a lot of projects to do, and obviously I'm not in my usual place. I'm at my school, which I adore. But yeah, I'm gonna let our guest, our new face, hello, introduce herself. Because you all have seen Christina and Jesse before, but you have not seen
Britt.
Oh, me? Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Yes, you, Brittany.
Oh, you're saying
Introduce yourself.
what?
Introduce yourself.
I'm Brittany.
Okay. Okay. So for those who do not know who Brittany is, me and we were all bus greeters for the Disney College program, and yeah. So we're just here to talk about it, take that walk down memory lane. Jesse's here to ask any questions she has about the program, and Teresa will be joining us again. I don't know what happened to her, but yeah. So I'm just gonna start off by saying that if and when they start the program up again, if you all ever have the opportunity, please do it. It is so much fun and it is so worth it. So
you meet a lot of friends and you make a lot of memories.
Hey,
Francine.
Francine, what's going on? But yeah, so who wants to start us off on this amazing?
I'll start first since I did 2 college programs.
Hang on. If anybody in the chat has questions about the Disney College program, feel free to ask us. I'll be keeping my eye on the chat. So go ahead, ask any questions about the program, about Disney, whatever. All right, Christina, go ahead.
All right. So I did 2 college programs. So I did the spring of 2017 and then the spring of 2019. I was both a bus greeter. And I actually liked my 2019 better because I made a lot more friends. And we had a lot of fun. I felt more comfortable there because I didn't have a great roommate. I was hanging out by myself. Like the first bus greeters, they were just on little cliques because I came a little later because I had a transfer. So they had their own little clique, It was just really weird. So when I came in, it was like the second week because we just started the whole new program. Because I was in a different, I was on attractions, but then I switched.
Wait, during your first or second DCP?
Like what?
During your first or second DCP?
I transferred twice in my.
Yeah. Are you talking about the first one or the second one right now?
I was talking about the first one.
Wait.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to be sure. Okay. Yeah, the first one was not the best because they were all cliques in that bus greeting group. They were
Wait, so
a lot of drama. Let's just say that.
Wait, was this? Now I'm so confused. I know you told us this. You worked at Splash Mountain, and then that same time you worked at Splash Mountain, were me and Brittany already there? Or was that like?
No. I was actually at Pecos still my first time.
Okay. Yeah, that was her second DCP she worked at Splash.
Yeah, and then I transferred.
Okay. Yeah. They were kind of cliquey.
I was so sad. My second DCP, I was supposed to be attractions. I never got to find out I didn't get to find out what attraction because COVID shut it down. I was so sad.
Yeah, 2 people from my job, they were supposed to do it, and the COVID happened. They were both attractions.
Yeah, with that, can we just pay homage or respect to everyone who has been laid off and got that awful email and that awful call from Disney. My friend Holly got laid off. My friend David got laid off. I think Melissa.
Why are you name dropping people who got laid off?
No, because I feel sorry for them because it's such a fun place to work. What are you doing? But anyway, so yeah, Christina did it twice. I've done it once, and I've heard of people trying to apply several times who have never gotten in. I know someone who applied 6 times and they never got accepted. I applied my first time and I got accepted, and I honestly.
A lot of older people do it. Like Brittany, your mother did it, and she just finished a year ago, or no?
My mom's not that old.
No, she's not old at all.
Yeah, my mom came to get me for the end of mine, which was August 1st, 2019. And then actually on her birthday of 2019, August 4th, she went to start hers. She finished in like January of 2020, and they offered her full time. So now she works full time.
She's a full-time cast member.
She's full time.
Awesome.
She's still
She
there?
works food and beverage at, I forgot what resort she's at, because she's been resort hopping a lot. So I'm pretty sure she's deployed to Caribbean Beach right now. So
Oh, that is awesome. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's so cool. Because I remember you were so excited for your mom to come do the program with you. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe.
I tried to get my mom to be friends with my friends who were still there, like Minnie and Caitlin and them. I was like, yeah, mom, hang out with them. They're so cool.
How'd that go?
Because my mom lived in Patterson and Caitlin lived in Patterson. So I was like, mom, totally. And they were like, which is so funny, Liz. Oh my gosh. Caitlin lived in the same room. She slept on the same bed. Right after you left, she went in.
Brittany FaceTimed me one day and she's like, yo, Liz, you need to see this. And she showed me the door and I was like, oh my God, that's my apartment. That's the last one I lived in. She goes in. I was like, wait, where's her room? They go into the back room where my room was, and I was like, oh my God, which bed is hers? And she's in the same exact bed I was in. And I'm just like, oh my God, that is so funny. Oh my God.
Literally, when Liz left, my friend took over immediately.
Wow, that's so. And she was a bus greeter? Oh, that is hilarious.
Oh my God.
She was a bus greeter.
So like,
That is hilarious. And when
She hated living in Patterson, though. She hated living in Patterson.
Well, a lot of people don't know. I think you two know. I had 13 roommates my entire time being there because when I first started, I was at Chatham with Lindsay and Caitlin. And I still talk to Lindsay and I love her to death. But Caitlin is not, I do not talk to her anymore. I don't know why, but I moved out because it wasn't going well. But I still talk to Lindsay after I moved out. But then I moved to Patterson, which was so much fun having to move. And Des, I don't know if you all met Des, but Des came and helped me move.
Is he in the Facebook group? Des Woods, is that his name?
Des Wood, yeah.
Okay, all right. I don't know him, but I see him in the group all the time.
He helped me and my dad move, and then I had 5 roommates: Meg, Catherine, Andrea, and Shaylee, who I still talk to Shaylee. They were all great.
Is it the Catherine that we went to Disney Springs with that one time?
No.
She has like glasses and dark hair.
Oh yeah, no. She came later into the program, and then my last batch of roommates was, oh gosh. Okay, Kristen, Malia, Ashley, Talia, and Mary. I talked to Mary still. So I talked to at least one person from each of my roommates, but I've had so many roommates, and I think my favorite was the last batch of roommates I had. If you guys ever do the program, like go ahead and get I feel like the more roommates you have, the more likely you are to like make good friends with them. I went in blind. I highly recommend you don't go in blind. At least pick like 1 or 2 people. But
I say you go in blind. Going in blind is way better.
Is that what you did?
For sure.
yeah,
I went in blind, and the batch of roommates that I got, we clicked really well. Like we got super close. There was only one girl in our apartment that we didn't really fuck with like that because she kind of isolated. Oh,
Okay.
We didn't really mess with her like that because she kind of isolated herself. So we were like, okay, like, all right, we won't be friends with you then. Like,
yeah.
and then,
Where was you from?
and then I moved New York.
Oh, New York.
And then I moved because I started working with Alexia, and she wanted me to live with her. So did you guys meet Alexia?
Oh yeah, I met Alexia.
Okay, yeah.
She was
Yeah, and then I moved in with Alexia because her roommate moved out, and
Wait, was
I
that?
shared a room with her. And I still talk to like the primary group of the ones that I had in Chatham.
Yeah.
Caitlin, Kirsten, Jenny. I still talk to those 3. I don't talk to any other roommate that I had.
Yeah.
And you don't talk to Alexia? Heck no.
You don't talk to Alexia?
Heck no. Oh, you guys
was
weren't
an
there
argument.
for the drama. You guys were
Wait, no, I was there half of it.
No, time out. We gotta make sure. Hang on, Jesse. Do you have any questions about the program so far? Because before we go too far down that rabbit hole.
What is it like when you first enter the college program? Like, is there like any classes you have to go to, or they just tell you which park you have to go to and you get to work?
So how it works is when you apply, you get to pick your roles, like your top 5 roles that you wanted to do. I did everything but custodial. There's no way I was gonna be ashes or vomit. But when the only class you have to attend, or I guess you could call it class, it's really not. And it's called it's called traditions, and it didn't feel like a class to me because it was. I started crying during my traditions when they played that video.
It felt like a class.
Yeah,
it did.
It was 8 hours.
No, I was excited.
It was cold. That room was so cold.
No,
And then you gotta go walk Magic Kingdom, and you didn't dress to go walk Magic Kingdom because you're supposed to dress like business casual to tradition. I was
with you?
No, girl, I wore a shirt and a skirt and like some fancy shoes. And they were like, okay, we're gonna go on a field trip, and I said, oh no, we're not. No, we're not. I'm staying here. I don't want to go.
I don't know who did y'all's tour, but the one who did ours, they're like, okay, anybody who has not seen the castle, some people raised their hands like, okay, we want them to be the first ones to walk through to see the castle. And it was great. And we had, oh my God, we were getting so many people were looking at us like, who are they? And it was, I love traditions. I personally loved it, especially the video that they showed us of kids finding out they're going to Disney World. That made me cry, yo. I was like,
you know what video I liked? I liked when they were like reading back the cast compliments. I liked that video because I was like, oh. And then we ended up being those people, and I was like, yeah,
I still have every cast compliment I've ever gotten. And
me too.
Only thing that training, depending on you find out your role before you get down there. So traditions is like the only class you have to attend, but then you go into your training, and they're very good at helping you get from point A to point B when you first start off. There's always somebody there. I don't know about y'all, but for me, they had somebody at the bus stop telling us what bus to get on, and like they were very great on getting me to where I needed to go.
Mm-hmm.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah. You know, what's really crazy is like when you first get there, you're like super anxious, you're scared, nervous. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know. And then like the more familiar, like for our role specifically, I was so scared that I wouldn't know all the answers to everyone's questions. Yeah. Because in our role specifically, you have to be able to answer questions about the parks. You have to be able to answer questions about the buses. You have to be able to answer literally any transportation question you have to answer. And then you have to be able to answer the questions about the regular picture.
The project is, you got 15 minutes left. I'm just gonna go ahead and end it unless anybody has any questions.
No, I'm all good. I don't know if anybody else has questions, but I guess we'll see y'all Monday.
Any questions regarding the assignment, or you can find in the announcements?
So I guess
on Blackboard.
Along with the DSP I'm in class right now, so I'm like multitasking.
If not, email me.
So I'm gonna let y'all keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, I was super nervous because I was like, oh my gosh, what if someone asked me a question about this report? I don't know anything about this report.
Okay, yeah. I was wondering if
they're super, like everyone who works at Disney, all your leaders are super, well, at least ours were in Bus Greeter.
Yeah, ours were really laid back and everything.
So wild, friendly, and open, and they're so willing to help and answer questions.
You guys meet, okay, wait, y'all met Jake. You all met Jake. Did you guys meet the guy who was there before him?
Probably when I was in my 2017.
Yeah, we had like.
I got there for Jake.
I don't know about y'all, but like I was more like we've been doing a bus tour when they like I was like, okay, how could I was petrified that I was gonna mess up writing the times down because the buses come really fast and they're like,
yeah, they come.
If you don't,
sometimes they come really, really late and then they don't show up.
By the end of my program, I knew almost like 85% of the buses that were in the fleet. And then they go ahead and get all new buses. And oh my gosh. So one of my friends, Lindsay, went to Disney, right? And she went to Epcot.
But the new buses are cool.
Huh?
The new buses are cool.
I love the new buses.
And she's like, hey, you said you worked at Epcot, right? I was like, yeah. Yo, she brought me to the transportation desk out front, where Ada or where Giselle would be standing. She took me out there and she was like, oh, do you know any of these people? And yo, I got to say hi to Mama Ada. I started crying. I was like, I miss you, Ada. And so, yeah, anyway. But I like the thing with but by the time you're done, like us three, we know the best resorts to go to stay in. We know the best ones that have to get the best buses. Like we know the bus system really well. So like that's the best part about being a bus leader.
That was the cool part about our job is that like I feel like we have the most information out of anyone in Disney aside from like
the park,
a leader or no. I feel like we know more about the parks than the park people.
Yeah,
if you ask me how do I get to this place at Magic Kingdom, I can give you direct instruction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And someone who might work at Epcot might not be able to give you those direct instructions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we definitely like we gained so much.
We interact with more guests too.
Yeah, and I love that we have like
celebrities.
unnecessary knowledge. How many tiles are on Spaceship Earth? Who needs to know that? No, 11,224. No one.
But like also we got to, I don't know about y'all, but I met like 3 celebrities while I was working.
Yeah, we did. I
saw Peyton List my first time, and even though I already met her at my town in New Jersey, she was at the Grand Floridian with her mother walking by. Peyton List from Jessie.
Oh,
she was
know
dating
who
Cameron
Peyton List
for a
is.
while.
I got to meet I met Chris Evans at Beach Club, I think. No, Yacht Club. I met him at
I met
Yacht
Chris Evans too. Yeah,
And,
it was Yacht Club.
No,
It was
this is
Yacht
the
Club.
best one.
I met him too. I think you went the day right before me.
This is the best story. And I love seeing people's reactions. I not only got to meet Neil Patrick Harris, I got to help Neil Patrick Harris. I was coming back from break at Beach Club. He comes up behind me, and I'm not a big fan of How I Met Your Mother, so I didn't really know him. I knew who he was, but I didn't. But yeah, no, I don't really like that show. But he comes up to me, he's like, "Excuse me, can you show me the way to the pool?" And I turn around, and it takes me a minute to process who I'm talking to. I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." And I was like, "Oh," and I was like looking at my board, and I went on the radio. I was like, "Hey, Mike." I was like, "Hey, Mike, this is Beach Club," and he's like, "Go ahead." I was like, "I'm gonna help out a guest real quick. I'll let you know when I'm back at the load zone." He's like, "Okay, cool." He didn't go like that, but it was. He's my favorite. But I started walking with him. I was like, "Oh, hey, are you having a good time here?" And he's like, "Yeah, me and my family are here for the candlelight session." I was like, "Oh, are you gonna go see?" He's like, "Oh no, I'm hosting it." And then I look up and I was like, "Oh." He's like, are you a fan? I was like, I didn't say that.
That probably shocked him because it's MPH. Everyone gasps over any person in the world loves MPH. And then there's Liz. I mean, I guess I'm a fan. Like, not really, but if you want me to be.
I watched a few episodes. I said like,
you have no bodyguards at all?
No.
Wow.
I don't think they
no VIPs.
I don't think they typically have bodyguards at Disney.
The park. Only Megan Trainor. I met her at Animal Kingdom and she had no bodyguards.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they blend in more when they don't have bodyguards.
Disney is so crowded. No one really cares about the famous people who go.
Yeah,
unless it's
John
football.
Stamos has friggin' bodyguards or VIP people all around him. Like, they know.
No, freaking Justin Bieber going to Magic Kingdom with like 10 bodyguards. Nobody cares about you that much.
Yeah, that's unnecessary. Boy, they're here for Mickey, not you.
Yeah, but I took him to the pool and as we're talking, and I was like, "Oh, well, it was really great to meet you." He's like, "It was great to meet you too. You're the first person to not scream when they meet me." And I was like, "Oh, cool." And so, and the rule about Disney is if you're on the clock, you can't ask for a picture, you can't ask for an autograph unless they offer it to you. And he did, but I was like, "No, it's okay. You go and you enjoy the rest of your vacation, and I hope to see you at the candlelight." And he's like, "Awesome." And we shook hands, and then I went about my day. But he was so laid back and cool about it. And then I also met Jodie Benson, who was the original Ariel. And Mike is not happy that I've met her.
Why?
Because he loves The Little Mermaid, and like the fact that I met Jodie Benson before him drives him insane. Like I've met so many celebrities at Disney while I was working there. It's surreal. It really is. So.
And it's funny because they all stay at like the same resorts: Yacht Club, Beach Club, and Key West.
Grand.
What?
Grand.
Yeah.
Would you say QA?
Key West, Old Key.
Oh, yeah.
I met 2 celebrities at Old Key.
Who'd you meet at Old Key?
There were 2 football players.
Oh,
Irrelevant.
No, one was even crazy.
Irrelevant.
I had a kid come up to me. I was at I was at Key West, and a kid comes up to me, and this is when I first started my YouTube channel. And so I had like maybe about 400 maybe. And a little kid comes up to me and he asked me, am I Liz? And I was like, yeah. And this was when I was tag. And so my name was Jane at the time. And he's like, he got so excited. He's like, I watch your YouTube videos. And I was like, oh, he's like, can I get a picture and an autograph? I'm not gonna lie, I felt very weird about it because like I've never met anybody who's that excited to meet me. And so his mother's like, oh, you just made my son's day. But that's like
that is so sweet.
That and like also you get to hear the kind of stories that because like guests will come up.
I had a little girl do that to me.
What?
I had a little girl do that to me. It was at Coronado, and me and her were like becoming BFFs so quickly. She was like drawing on my on my timesheet and everything, and we were just talking. And you know, I used to have how I had to cover my stuff, so I had my Band-Aids on. Yeah. And she's like, what happened? Like, did you hurt yourself? And I was like, oh. And her parents were both tatted up. So I was like, I was like, I don't know if I want to answer honestly. So I said, do you know how mommy and daddy have their tattoos, right? And she's like, yeah, I love tattoos. I said, that's why I have my Band-Aids on. And she's like, did you just get new tattoos? And I said, no, not new, but, you know, I don't like to show them.
I would have said that they were new, but I had and also another tricky thing about working at Disney is that you have to be able to come up with because kids will ask you the toughest questions. The best we had, I was at Contemporary one day, and a little girl's crying, and so I'm like, okay, maybe I can turn her day around. So I go over to her and I kneel down, so I'm at her eye level. I was like, hey, sweetheart, what's wrong? And she's like, my brother tells me Tingle Bell's not real, and her brother's like looks like he's 12. And I look at him, I look at her, and I was like, really? Okay, you tell me what he said. She's like, he told me that Tinkerbell doesn't fly. And I was like, what? I'm talking about the zip line.
That is so, oh my God.
No, this is an example of what you have to be able to do when you work at Disney. I look at her and I was like, well, have you ever seen Tinkerbell's movies? And she's like, mm-hmm. I was like, did you ever see the Great Fairy Rescue? She's like, yes, I love that one. And I was like, well, what happens to a fairy's wings when they get wet? And she's like, they can't fly. And I was like, exactly. Tinkerbell can very much fly. That's why she glows. The zip line is because if it starts raining, she's going to fall and get hurt. So the zip line's there to catch her in case it starts raining when she's flying out. She can very much fly. And her face just lit up. And she was like, I told you.
Yeah.
And so like you need to be able to come up with stuff like that on the dot. And it actually is a lot harder than it sounds. So
I think my favorite thing that happens because so when you're in your program, they'll give you these pamphlets and you can replace someone's stuff free of charge. And I was at DAR one day, which is Disney's animation resort, and I was talking to this woman and her daughter had her wristband and it was too big. And I said, oh, like, you know, you can make it smaller to fit her wrist in case, because she was saying she was nervous it was going to fall off and she wishes this and that and third. So I'm like, you can make it smaller to fit her wrist. And she goes, oh, how do I do that? And I like showed her, I was like, you just pop it out and pull. And her daughter's like, I don't want it. And her mom did it anyway. And she went to put it back on the little girl's wrist, who was probably like 4. So, you know, she can't express herself too well. And she just lost her mind. And she's screaming and crying. And she was so upset. I felt so bad. I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm the reason this happened. Like, oh.
It's the worst feeling when you feel like you just messed up for the first time and you get like that pit in your stomach.
I was like, don't look at me. I didn't do it. So I remembered that we had our little booklets. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just do it. And if I get in trouble, I get in trouble.
Ignore the banner that I'm about to place, but it's just so that we don't get in trouble with Disney. So it's just gonna, like, we do not speak for the company or anything that has to do with the company. We're just sharing our memories and our experiences, and that's it. Just so that Disney doesn't come at me.
Come at me, Disney. I'm ready.
That's not. I don't want Disney to come after me. But yeah, so.
Oh yeah, so I wrote it for her. We went back to the office. I told Chris about it, and she was like, no, you definitely would never get in trouble for that. I was so happy. She said she was going to get a Cinderella magazine. I was like, all right.
I honestly feel like writing it was a lot faster than doing that stupid magic band touch thing, because we always had so many problems with that touch thing.
Remember we were doubled at Rivers? I think we were double. We're like, let's just
Just give him magic. Just give him passes. But then we also got our picture taken. Like,
I wish Vinny was here. I want you guys to hear his touch story from
me and Christina, we were working at Riverside one day, and this guy's like, "Oh, we're gonna give you a cast." He took our picture. We never got that cast compliment. I guess he forgot about us. But and also another tip is if you do, make friends with anybody of the rides. Like I have friends who work Flight of Passage, the Frozen ride, the Yeti, all the rides that I love. I have friends who work there. And so they will get me through the fast pass line. That is like a big thing you want to take advantage of. If you know anybody, take advantage of that. So I can go on Flight of Passage. I worked Flight of Passage like probably 89 times the first half of my program because of that. Because it is such an amazing ride.
Yes,
the only downside about being a bus greeter was, were you guys there for Toy Story Land opening?
No.
No, I was there a year later.
No.
Yeah.
I went to Toy Story Land last year in 2019.
Let me tell y'all a little fun story about what it was like working the load zone.
At 3 a.m.
So we had to be there. So we had to be there at 6 or 7. We had to be there at 6 o'clock.
That's how it was for Star Wars.
Yeah, and so Toy Story Land, when Toy Story Land was opening, we had to be there at, I think, 4 a.m. and we were going to be out the load zone at 5 a.m., which was awful. And then on top of that, I was at Jumbo the first day, which thank God, because, I fought for Jumbo every day. But it was madness. And then
people were already in line probably,
you
right?
Really did. You really did try to Jumbo all the time. And then there was me who wanted to live at Grand.
Yeah, me and Deontay, oh my God, we would fight to the computer because you're either going to get.
There were people already waiting at the load zone at 5 in. Yeah.
For openings, there always is.
Yeah, but like the second day, I was at Pop Century for. Oh my God, I had the line all the way from the Hollywood Studios queue all the way down to the end where the Magic Kingdom queue is. And I'm just like, oh my God, y'all, I need buses. Because that's what I like about Pop Century is that they have cameras so they know when we need it.
Why did you send your line that way and not the other way?
I don't know, okay? It was my first time looking at Pop Century.
That was weird.
That was a dumb idea to send it towards the opening of where the freaking food court is.
Oh, well, doesn't it go? It goes Magic Kingdom, Animal Kingdom, Epcot, and then.
Hollywood
farther? No, Hollywood is second. It's Magic Hollywood, and then Epcot Animal, and then Disney Springs.
Oh right, I forgot. Hollywood is the second biggest.
Yeah, but
so you
that's
sent
like
your
the worst
line.
thing. Because like the first time,
the entrance to food and the hotel. Yeah, that was a dumb idea.
It's like when it's your first time and you get a big rush like that, you start panicking. Like I was panicking.
And then you're hoping the buses are there and everything.
Yeah, so I don't.
Yeah, but who did you have at Pop with you?
No, y'all. Let me tell y'all. Okay, so this is like probably my least favorite thing ever. And Brittany and Christina know how much I hate Saratoga. Who is that? That's Vinny.
No.
Vinny was also a bus greeter with us, and I'm about to tell my Saratoga. I hate.
Wait, Vinny. You know what they were talking about, and that's why I was like, "Where's Vinny?" They were talking about scanning magic bands for fast. And I was like, "Oh, Vinny has the best scanning a magic band."
Oh no, Jesse, it's another Shannon issue because like she was having such trouble.
Oh. I thought you left because of what I was saying.
No, but anyway, so Christina knows how much I hate Saratoga, and this is why. So I was having such a big problem with Magic Kingdom buses, and this Scottish man comes up to me, starts yelling at me, saying that I'm not getting buses. And the worst part about Saratoga is that the buses will drive by full, and the drivers are supposed to block out their marquee when the bus is full, so that way guests don't see it and they don't get mad. Every bus driver kept doing that, and it made me mad. The only one who didn't do it was Eddie, and I love Eddie. But he started insulting me and yelling at me, and it's like, sir, you do realize I have the power to make it so that no Magic Kingdom bus comes. And then and this is the first time anybody ever insulted me. That he called me a straight up dyke in front of everybody, and I'm just like, I called Scott. I was like, Scott, this is Saratoga. He's like, are you okay? I was like, I can't. He's like, what's wrong? I was like, I'm going to take my 10 cents. And he's like, do I need to come by? And I was like, I don't know. I'll let you know. And then I go, and for my 15-minute break, I just cry. And other cast members were coming over to sit with me, see if I was okay, everything. And then 15 minutes later, I go back out. He's still there, but the Magic Kingdom line is like gone because I had buses while I was gone. And he waited for me to come back just so he can yell at me again. Scott comes by in the van, he picks me up, and we just leave. Like, we just leave him there. Because before my break, a bus came, and I made sure him and his family were the last ones on. And I was like, and as they were about to hop on, I was like, sorry. So the bus was like, you better be kidding me. I'm like, I'm sorry, but there's a law and we have to obey it. And you can do that. I was like, yes, I can. So that probably has something to do with the fact that he was so mad at me. But that was like the first time I actually cried in a load zone, because guests, like, y'all, Disney guests are vicious.
They're mean.
They are so mean.
The first time I ever cried in a load zone was at Aruba. And I know you guys are gonna be like, Aruba?
Aruba.
Aruba.
Wait, when was this? In the summertime?
Yeah, because so I was waiting for a Magic Kingdom bus. Okay, a Magic bus had just left. This woman pulled up for her ECV, which, for anyone who doesn't know, is a motorized scooter. She just pulled up for her ECV with her family, and the Magic bus had just left. And I was like, "Oh, where are you going?" And she's like, "We're going to Magic Kingdom." As the bus is leaving, I'm like, "Well," I was like, "That's okay." I was like, "The next one will be here in like 15, 20 minutes." And she's like, "Oh, okay, that's not long at all." I was like, "Yeah, you're good." She's like, "Yeah, I'm good." Cool, we're waiting. And Magic is popular, so people are coming for Magic, whatever. Cool. The load zone's getting kind of full, and I'm like, all right, it's been like 20 minutes. Where's my Magic bus? So I called Minnie. What was that? A British lady. Oh, what was her name? It was some British one.
You remember her name?
I don't remember her name. I didn't like her.
I don't remember her name either.
Oh, Vinny, don't cuss. Liz's channel is kid friendly.
It's kid friendly.
It's okay. I've already slipped up like 3 times.
But
I call and I'm like, where's my Magic bus? And she's like, oh, it's on the way. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh,
so
Anita.
I'm like, Anita. So I'm like, cool, guys, it'll be here soon, whatever. And I gave them their time estimate. Like 15 minutes passes, still no Magic bus. And I'm like, hey, like, where's my Magic bus? And she goes, it's at what was right before Aruba?
Jamaica.
It was at Jamaica, yeah. She's like, it's at no, it wasn't. Was it Jamaica? And she's like, yeah, it's at Jamaica.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, cool. She's like, your next stop. And I'm like, cool. Turns out the bus went 72 at Jamaica.
No. And so
And the
another
driver didn't call in to tell. So he drove right past Aruba and left. And I'm like, okay. So I call her. I'm like, hey, like, I think that driver was 72 because he came past and left. He didn't stop at all. She's like, okay, I'll go ahead and send another one out. The next one that came out went to the other side. It didn't come anywhere near Aruba. And I'm like, hey, how far out is that bus? She's like, it should be there. And I'm like, okay. She's like, let me look for it. And it went all the way to the other side, all the way to Trinidad. And I was like, my bus went to Trinidad. So I'm like, okay, cool. She's like, I'll send another one. It's coming straight from Pop. And I'm like, cool, right next door. We're like 5 minutes to wait. That's not long at all. It also went to Trinidad. So now I've got a load zone full of angry Magic people. And we all know the people wanting Magic get the angriest.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm sorry, like, I'm really trying to get you guys a bus. This is out of my control. Like, I'm really, really trying. And these 2 grown men were like, you're ruining our vacation. You should be fired. You're trash at your job. And they're like screaming in my face and they're bulking up to me. And I'm like, I gotta go. I'm quitting right as soon as I get back to the office. Hurting myself. I'm done. So I'm like, Anita, please send me the bus, please. So then 2 Magic buses come back to back, and I'm like, bro, where were you? And the driver was like, get on my bus. He closed the door for a minute, and he's like, just hang out, like, we'll be fine. And they're like breaking down the door. And I'm like, oh my God, just take them to Magic, please. So mind you, I've already scanned every single person there for 2 fast passes for their day. Every single person got 2 Two.
If you're threatening me, you don't get like. See, that's my thing. If you're threatening, like we got threatened as bus greeters, we get threatened a lot. Saying like, if you don't get me my bus, I'm gonna like, get you fired or not. Like, it's terrifying. But if you yell at me and you threaten me, you ain't getting no fast passes for me. That and the freaking Disney Springs. Oh my God, Bippity Boppity.
I literally gave all of them 2 fast passes, and these guys were still screaming at me. And I'm like, I cannot help you any further. Get on the bus and leave me alone. And they got on the bus, and I called her, and I'm like, I'm gonna take like an extended 10-7 because I'm gonna go cry. And I did. I went to the bathroom at Aruba, and I called my mom on FaceTime, crying, and I was like, Mom, I was.
And it's the most
Mike didn't pick you up at all?
No, Bob came and got me.
Yeah.
No, man,
When I was at Beach Club, guys, remember when I was at Beach Club and that
I was working. I was popped that day.
You guys remember that? You don't remember when I got
I
yelled at my
remember. And they like tried to fight you, and you were like, hold on.
I'm like, I need security. Someone got.
Tom, no, I
And
was
then Matt, me, Ben, and Matt got picked up early.
I was popped that day.
You were in the van? Were you in the truck?
You got to be pop?
Yeah, I was running pop that day when that all
Listen,
that.
were you at Yacht Club?
I wouldn't stop.
No, I wasn't at Yacht Club that day. I was somewhere else.
Wait, Jesse, do you have any
I don't
questions?
know.
I don't
Wait,
know
I'm
what thing
sorry.
you're
Repeat
talking
that
about,
question.
Do you have any questions? Because we keep going off on tangents.
No, I don't have any questions.
All right, just let us know when you do, because we keep listen.
I will.
I remember one time this guest tried to fight me at Old Key, and I had called Scott about the bus that the guest tried to fight me over. And Scott heard the guest screaming and cussing at me, and he was like, "Oh no!" He was there instantly. He was like, "Get in, we're leaving, get in." And he went over to the guest, and he was like, "Listen, you need to get off my bus scooter. Like seriously, I'll get security, and you won't be welcome back at Disney."
Did I tell you when I got trampled? I know I straight up. No, I straight up got trampled. And, no, I was at Kidani and I had a huge group of people for Magic Kingdom. A Magic Kingdom bus finally comes. I'm at the door and I was like, hey.
Kidani.
The minute I turn around, everybody just runs into me and I fall. My leg got caught between the curb and the bus and I fall. And I twist my ankle and I land on my shoulder on the bus and the driver, get back! And everyone just like backs up and comes and helps me up. It was y'all know Dave, right? Crazy Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was him. And he helped me up. He's like, are you okay? And I'm just like trying to fight back to tears and he gets everybody to back up and closes the door on me.
Vinny said he's backstage. You have to add him back in.
He's backstage.
Yeah, he's on his computer. It should work.
There you go.
Look at him.
Yeah.
Hello,
I
Hi.
switched over. Hello.
It was painful. I got trampled because people wanted to get on that bus. I ended up with a twisted ankle and a messed up shoulder. So that wasn't fun.
I'm so
I had no
sorry.
bad experiences at Disney.
You know, I think I feel like the bad experience.
Actually, Vinny, you had a few bad experiences.
All right. When we're going with that, I had bad experiences. When I was a bus greeter working the load zone, I had maybe one bad experience where a woman tried to bring a wagon onto the bus and she was not having it.
No, they were so mad when they found out you had to break the stroller down. Yo.
Yeah, people get heated.
Yeah, but they're like they don't even know how to.
Remember when they put the new rule in and we were like going through training for it, and they were like, "Listen, if they don't want to not take, if they're like refusing to put their stroller back, whatever, let them on. They'll deal with it at the park."
Man.
And I was like, "Say less." I was like, I wasn't checking no worse stroller. I was like, "Y'all do it. Get on the bus. Y'all
No.
do it. The driver said you can
No,
go."
that happened. That happened to me. The first day, a big family comes with a four kid stroller, and I'm like, unfortunately, you cannot take that onto the bus anymore. There's a new rule pass. It's like, oh, we don't care. And they thought I was lying. I was like, all right, go ahead. Literally an hour and a half later, they come back so mad because they had to come back and bring the stroller back. And I was like, well, I told y'all. And like, well, you didn't tell us that we couldn't take it into the park and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, whatever.
Bro,
But,
people are insane at Disney.
I love
It's my favorite because it's like they'll cut you off on the way of saying you can't bring it into the park, and they'll be like, "I'm bringing it anyways," and I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, but then like
Whatever.
I remember when Olivia got so happy that Disney passed the no smoking rule. Hey, Shannon.
Oh,
remember
God, I
Olivia, guys?
remember that.
Don't bring up Olivia in front of me.
I actually talked to Olivia yesterday.
On what?
We play Among Us with her. It's me,
Okay,
Brandon, Matt, Olivia, Katie.
And somebody needs to like add me to Among Us so I can start playing this game and find out what's so big about it.
I was gonna say I don't even know what it's about.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, but Vinny is like a bandwagon kind of guy, so he'll do anything that's popular.
Wow.
Masks because it's from Breathable. Oh, it's not mine. Oh.
Wow.
Vinny, do you not
Fighting
remember
words.
how hard you convinced me to get Animal Crossing? You were like, you gotta get it, you gotta get it, you gotta get it, you gotta get it, you gotta get it. And I was like, okay, I'll go get it. And I got it, and I was like.
Anyway, no, the worst, I think the worst question I got was, excuse me, what time is the 3 o'clock parade? Dude,
3
you
o'clock.
just answered your own question. Or like, oh, excuse me, what time do the buses for Bippity Boppity Boutique come? No, did anybody ever ask you about the character buses, the character breakfast buses?
So what
Girl,
buses?
I hated.
Wait, what
I hated
buses?
when people.
So apparently they used to have buses that would come pick you up if you had breakfast reservations, but they stopped.
Oh, I remember doing that.
Not the breakfast bus.
I remember taking
Vinny,
the
not the
breakfast
breakfast bus.
one time.
We actually had
The
Every morning we would go in and we'd be like, Jerry, can we get the breakfast bus, please?
Yo,
We want to get on the breakfast bus because we hungry.
by the end of it, I think Jerry was about done. He's like, yo, just go home.
Remember what happened?
Jerry had the
Remember we
ride
used to-
for us.
Remember we used to
heavy.
clump? Oh, I love
No
clumping.
clumping!
Uh,
And then remember towards the end of our my DCP, Jerry would literally stand outside watching us, and he was like, "If
He would
anyone
go
comes,
hide
you're all
and
getting
watch
written
us.
up." And we're like, he literally goes sit in the freaking the leader vehicles and watch us to make sure we weren't clumping.
No,
Or he'd be like the creepy one looking out the blinds. Are they clumping?
And then
Yes,
and we
we
talked
are.
to
We're all
Bob about
clumping
it.
on the pinboard
I would race back because I wanted to do the pin board. I wanted to do the pin training. I wanted to be there
every time.
every time I was there at the pin board because I wanted the pin. I didn't like doing it. No.
See, I liked doing the pins up until Rivers taught me like the walk that way trick, and me and Nick used to go behind stage all the time and just walk until we were like, yeah, we're pretty sure we can go back now. And then me and Jake would go sit back in the back, like in those benches, and we were just like, I got out of super greeting so much.
Were you all there when the ambulance had to get called on the guy in the men's bathroom?
Were we there?
No, so what had happened was a guy had ended up having a heart attack, and his daughter comes running over to me and crying. She's like, my father's having a heart attack, and like he's passed out or something. And so they get everybody out of the men's bathroom, and I go in to see if he's okay. And I call Jerry on the walkie because I had forgotten to put the walkie up because now it's a big thing. I was like, Jerry, you need to come into the men's bathroom right now. And he's like, are you okay? I was like, use it. And so it became this big production.
Oh,
And it was actually, and this poor girl was like crying her eyes out, and EMS had to get called and everything, and I'm just there talking to the mother and the daughter, trying to keep them calm while they're handling him, because I mean, even though I was first aid certified, I couldn't do anything. I was like, I tapped him like, sir, are you okay? Are you okay? And he wasn't responding, and then that's when I was like, okay, I need to call 911. And so we did, and it became just a huge production. Unfortunately, fortunately, he was okay. He recovered and all that, and they came back and they gave little goodie bags to everybody who helped save her father. And so I got a little goodie bag with a Disney pin and some candy in it, and they're like, "This is."
Oh, I remember when you got that.
Yeah. And I felt so special because I helped save a guy's life. That and the popcorn bucket. I don't know if y'all heard me on the radio that one day. I was like, hey, Scott, someone just gave me a popcorn bucket. Can I have it? Because they were going to throw it away.
And that's what I love about Disney is that you're allowed to keep the things that the guests give you.
Unless it has to be under a $75 value. Yo, did I tell you I could have gotten tickets to Hamilton for free?
From the I think we talked about this.
lucky.
No. So I didn't do it because I'm a goody two shoes who has to follow the rules. So this guy, I was looking at Grand Floridian, and this guy had a Hamilton shirt on. And I was like, "Yo, I love your shirt." He's like, "Cool, that's awesome. I'm the stage manager for the show." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Have you ever seen it?" And I was like, "No, I haven't." And And so he's like, "Oh, would you want to? Do you have any friends who would?" I was like, "I have a few." He's like, "Well, I can give you tickets." And if and I told him I was a theater major. He's like, "I can give you tickets. I can give you a backstage tour of the works of the show and everything." And I was just like, "Oh my god!" And I don't know why, but I was like, "Unfortunately, I can't accept this gift." And he's like, "Well,
You could have definitely accepted that. The only thing you can't accept is money.
no." And so he's like, "I'll be at Animal Kingdom later. Just come find me and I'll hook you and your friends up." And I was like, "Okay." So I grabbed my roommate Lindsay and we searched Animal Kingdom all day till park closed trying to find this guy, and we didn't find him. And I was like, one of the things I regretted is turning down that gift.
I would have too.
Yeah, and I was like, okay. I got a lot of gifts, and I still have every card I got from guests.
I have all the stuff that guests gave me. My favorite were when little kids would give me drawings. It was so cute. They'd be like, "I made this for you," and I'm like, "Thank you."
That and
So, remember the bus driver, the one who used to do like Eddie's, and like he was like the military guy, whatever his name was.
Yeah.
He actually drew me a Donald Duck, and it's right there.
Oh,
What is it?
He drew me Donald Duck.
Oh, I want to see it.
I did.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
What did he draw it on?
One of the things that bus drivers get.
Oh,
That's adorable.
Yeah,
Wow.
he drew me a Donald Duck. It's
No,
my
I have-
favorite thing I've ever gotten.
Vinny, I like it too.
I call him Crazy
Yeah,
Dave.
thank you.
I have Crazy Dave's phone number, and I talk to him all the time because, like,
Crazy Dave. Oh my
yeah,
god.
you know
I love
who I'm
Crazy
talking about?
Dave.
You know who I'm talking about?
I love
We all
Crazy
know Crazy
Dave.
Dave.
Yeah, no, we
We
all love
all
him.
know Crazy Dave.
Yeah, so I talked to him like so much. And I also talked to Ada because I got Ada's cell phone number before I left because she knew like it was gonna be very hard for me to leave. But you guys didn't get to come to our Thanksgiving or our Christmas party.
What?
We had a bus
No, I
group.
got fired before that happened.
We all went over to Ada's house to have Thanksgiving dinner and a Christmas party at John bus driver. We all went over to his house and had a huge.
I love John.
No, I miss
He's my favorite. Who's my favorite? I would marry him. I love him.
Ada is my favorite. Ada or Giselle. Oh no, you know what Giselle did? So Giselle got my number and she sent me an emoji. And said, "Do you recognize this emoji?" And it was an emoji that I made on her phone because like we were driving back from, I think it was one of the resorts, and we were in the van. And I took her phone and I knew her password, so I unlocked her phone. And I just started making emojis on her phone. Like I made a chair emoji. I made an emoji of me, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm making emojis," and she still has them. She has not deleted them, and I'm like, Giselle. But yeah, no, that's the great thing about working at Disney, that the leaders are all so fantastic. Like you guys truly become a family. And they even said, I think they even said that Christina, Vinny, Brittany, that our group was like the less clickless group they've ever had. Like they've never seen a group of bus greeters bond so closely as the one that we were in. Which
yeah,
I thought.
I'm pretty sure Bob did say. Bob or Bruce said that. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I didn't like Bruce.
I didn't either. No, I don't think anybody liked Bruce. I didn't like Bruce.
I like Bruce. I remember I came back.
Bruce was definitely sexist. He was super duper sexist.
Yeah.
I used to talk to Chris about it all the time. I was like, it bugs me. He's like, I know. Chris was my confidant. That's my Disney mom. I remember I brought my mom into the bus greeting spot and introduced her to Chris. And Chris was like, "Oh my God, your mom." And she's like, "Oh," my mom goes, "Oh my God, your Disney mom." And they were like bonding. And I was like,
I had my parents meet, my parents met Mike and they met Jerry and they met Ada. And they're like, and Ada just wrapped her arms around me. She's like, "She's my child now." And I was just like, "Oh, Ada." And so like, that's why I started calling her Mama Ada. I have her in
if it weren't for Chris and Greeter Jake, not Leader Jake, I would have definitely fought 4 people in that group. I would have definitely, and y'all know which 4 they are.
Yeah.
I got on the other day.
Oh, y'all want to hear Ben's text tone every time he texts me?
Vincent Goldberger.
I just talked to Jake.
Oh, how is he?
To Florida.
Wait, what?
What? Wait, what? He moved to Florida?
Wait, what happened? So long.
What?
What?
Oh, here, y'all. So this is Ben's.
Dang! I will kill you.
Hey,
What?
this is Ben's
Delete
text
my
phone.
number right now.
Y'all, this is
Delete it.
you guys. This is Ben's ringtone.
What's wrong?
Me. Y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
What is it?
Hold on, Britt. What? I'm just
Is
joking.
that
You
him
didn't miss
sneezing?
Florida.
No, that was that's him doing his grandma voice saying "Hold that bus." That's his
Oh, I thought that was Wait, my
Oh my god.
My favorite video
you
is
guys right here, and I'm just like, I know it's Ben.
Britt, are you
Leave a
texting him?
video.
Yeah, I'm texting.
texting her.
Jake?
Where-
No, I'm
where's that
trying to
video
find
that
my
we
favorite
had?
video of Ben.
A Ben?
Liz,
No,
can you put that video of us?
Huh?
Can you put that video of us from Splash Mountain real quick? Can you put a little clip?
No! No, you can't! 'Cause
Down
it's
the
lost.
hill? When we go down as he's...
No, you can't! You lost it.
No, but I'm pointing it up now.
I have this one of Olivia.
Wait, let me see it.
Oh, I gotta make
She's
it
so
loud.
derpy.
Why do you have a picture of Olivia on your phone?
It's a video.
The
Oh.
video.
Yo, Maria.
Oh my god.
Freaking Ben.
Oh no, I think I
I
have.
think it was Brandon.
Oh, Brittany.
Yeah.
Look, it's outside Hold Out the Hoop-de-Doo review.
It was my first time there.
Oh,
Their food's so
Rivers.
good.
Yo, that was me and Melissa. We had what was it, a Seagram, like that unlimited.
Yeah, but
Seagram.
also my date to ramen is cuter than any other date to ramen. I got myself.
My God, I really have to pee. But I'm looking for it. Oh, hey, here it is.
Put it on. Put it on.
Oh, this was the best thing that we did at Disney.
Oh, yeah.
Brittany, you know I love you, but
Can you please send me that video? I need that one.
Liz, where did you just play it? I'll kill you. I'll kill you, Liz.
you're gonna have to come to South Carolina to kill me. But
I'll be there.
here we go. Ready?
Oh, I cropped it too. Oh my God, Liz.
You did
Stop.
crop it.
No.
I'm gonna get really mad if I get wet.
Oh, please don't let us get stopped here. Oh my God, please don't come down.
Wait, there might be customers in here.
It's okay if the curses in this video.
Yeah, I know.
Let's
Oh
go to the-
my God.
Go to the part when we go down.
Oh, I watched that video. What?
When we went down the
My
hill.
favorite video of Ben.
Hang on. Brittany,
Wait,
please,
gotta watch it.
please send that to me. I miss Ben so
Imagine
much.
seeing that in the dark.
No, you know, what's my, oh, here's a picture.
We're going down before we're, it's when you go down. Just go to the part where we're up the hill, but then we're going down.
I know, I'm looking for it. Give me a minute.
I have this one also.
Where is it? That's a good question.
To the right. Ready, and
We're a couple of cuties.
And us trying to, oh my God, us trying to rocket Rivers and Ryan. No, Brittany, like,
I miss DCP.
oh, here we go, I found it.
Here you go.
I definitely miss the DCP.
No! Anyway, sorry, that's one of my friends just walked in. Okay, ready? Here we go. This is us going down it.
Keep it. Don't do anything yet.
Oh my God.
Brittany,
To be fair,
I love
Yeah.
it.
to be fair,
why
we all know I'm a germaphobe.
yeah, no, our pictures her literally. I was like, why would your face like that? She told me not to let it get in my mouth. I was like, you didn't have to blow up your cheeks like that. I gave her my sleeve because she's like, it's on my face. She used my sleeve to wipe it off her face. Oh my God, that one little part just makes me laugh every time. I'm sorry, Brittany, but
That was also my first time ever on Splash Mountain. Thank you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
no. So I found a bottle. Okay, so I was going through my stuff and I found my backpack. I found a water bottle and it was heavy. And I opened it. It was a bottle. It was filled with Splash Mountain water.
Oh no.
Why would you have that?
That's disgusting.
Me and Kyle had gotten stuck on it and we were bored. So I was filling it up with water and I was dumping it on him to keep him wet because like and we kept splashing at each other. It was like an hour because we were stuck on Splash Mountain. And I guess I forgot to empty it. So now I have Splash Mountain water.
Ew.
You know that's probably gonna start growing mold.
What?
Well, that might become like a person.
No, but yeah, no, it was no. My record of riding Splash Mountain is like 9 times in one day because it is my favorite ride, and I'm very sad that they're changing it.
You don't like Princess Summer Frog?
Huh?
You don't like Princess Summer Frog?
I do. It's not so
Oh,
classic.
I watched the Princess and the Frog yesterday.
It's not my
They're coming to
favorite.
the new Splash Mountain.
Yeah, I love that movie.
But yo, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of annoyed that Olivia invited herself that day we were at Epcot.
Who you talking to?
She just showed up and she invited herself, which I think is kind of rude. But oh my God, it was funny. Oh my God, yeah.
Actually, my favorite photo of Vinny is at Epcot.
Wait,
Good picture.
where's this not so happy Mickey Mouse? What? Why was I not happy? I don't remember this being taken.
We were at Frozen.
What?
We were at Frozen?
Yeah.
It doesn't look like we're at Frozen. Oh yeah, we are at Frozen. Oh yeah, we were in line. Why was I not happy? I don't remember why I was not happy.
Maybe because Olivia was there.
Oh yeah. But like low key, like
I don't think I was there that time.
Yeah, no, because I think it was before you joined.
These stormtroopers were really trying to beef up with me, and I wasn't playing. I would have swore. I was gonna swear.
I remember those two. No,
I was gonna serve them what they needed.
I love the stormtroopers.
No, y'all need to see this Chewbacca picture. Brittany was afraid of Chewbacca.
Oh yeah, remember that, Britt?
First of all, stop showing things like that. I'll tell you.
I'm trying to find the picture.
I like
Christina,
this
do you
one.
have it? What is that?
Vinny,
My
Oh my
fast
God.
pass.
Wait, Vinny, you really got fired?
Yeah, I got
please send
turned.
that to me. Please send that to me. Please send that to me.
Wait, how did you get termed?
No, I love even better when everyone was like fired because of COVID. Vinny went on Facebook and he was like, at everyone who just got fired, I did it first.
Oh, Brittany, I remember that. That was like my last day.
Oh.
Wait, what happened? How did you get termed? Can you
That's
say?
what I told you. I told you Vinny has the best story about fast passes.
Can you tell?
No, Brittany, do you remember when the bus got stuck?
Yeah, I could tell
Oh yeah,
you.
the bus got stuck in the middle of the highway.
I saw the video. It's right here, I think. Is this it?
So you remember how Lance was using the inside one? Or because
What?
the outside one doesn't work.
What?
Like I just tried to plug my computer in. It doesn't work at all.
Yo,
You thought you were
I'm
like
looking for
just
it.
being nosy.
why can't I find that Chewbacca picture?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Did you delete the Chewbacca picture?
Yo, like 85% of the pictures on my phone are the pictures I got from Disney. Like I have not deleted one picture since I came home.
Vinny, is it raining in New York too?
It's about to.
About to. Oh.
I think that was after Christina already left.
It's raining in Florida.
What?
I didn't leave yet.
Well, why won't you actually do a review with us?
I don't know.
Yeah, you would have definitely been there. You were gone by then.
Oh, here we go. There you go. There's Brittany's beautiful picture.
She's gonna kill you.
I hate Hoop-Dee-Doo review after what Brittany did to me.
I loved it.
So Vinny, tell us your story.
What I did to you?
Yeah, that was your fault.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right
I was
back.
just being a
Okay.
wingman. I was
Um,
helping you, Vincent. You're
So-
welcome.
Yo, remember when I built that?
Wait. Caitlin said hi.
I built that and everyone just tried to take the coins and ruin it. I
Caitlin
missed
said
the
hi.
What?
Vinny's gonna tell us his story how he got termed.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So,
I love this story. Go ahead. I'm ready. I'm listening.
are you ready? Are you sure?
I
I'm
was
ready.
born already.
So, a year ago yesterday, actually, it happened a year ago. Today, I got the call from Bob that was like, "Hey." So
Oh
a year
yeah,
ago,
you were under investigation.
yeah. So a year ago today, I got picked up at Polynesian by Bob and was like, "Hey, you're gonna get termed," or like, "There's a good chance you get termed." So a year ago yesterday, my family friends came to visit. And I was like, "Oh, hey, yeah, like I'll meet you guys, and like I can give you fast passes because like, hey, bus greeting, and we get the little fast pass device." So I gave him fast passes, and I put fast passes on my device as well. So we go through Magic Kingdom, and yada yada yada, and we get to a point where the mom was like, "Hey, I want to meet Mickey and Minnie." So we go to meet Mickey and Minnie, and we try to use the fast pass because they just wanted to try. It wouldn't work, but regardless. And we were like, "Hey, can you go to guest relations and see if you can like use one of your fast passes for Mickey and Minnie's?" So I said, "Sure, no problem." So I walked over to guest relations, and the girl pulled up my account. And on my account, it showed that I gave myself fast passes. So she got her leader involved. And then she's like, "Oh, there's nothing we could do about it, yada, yada, yada." And then nothing happened out of it. Then the next day, I get off a break from Polynesian, and Mike calls for radio. He's like, "Hey, Bob is coming to pick you up." I was like, okay. So like 15 minutes later, Bob calls me, and he's like, or Bob picks me up. He's like, "Oh, we're always watching at Disney, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, you're not allowed to give yourself fast passes, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then I got brought back to the office, and I talked to David about it, and then Bob's like, "Listen, you might get termed. We don't know yet. Usually, in most scenarios, we have termed people. If you don't go on Disney property, and I'll call you in a few days and find out what happens." And then a few days later, I got fired.
Oh wow. Because you gave yourself fast passes.
Because I gave myself fast passes like everyone else did.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
See,
What?
that's why. See, I had a separate. Oh wait, look at what I still have. So they never asked for this back, so I technically cannot get in trouble for having this. Boom.
Yeah, I think a lot of people kept theirs.
Yeah, because they never asked
So
for
wait,
it
you
back.
put on your magic band, Vinny?
Yeah, it's for my magic band. I put on my magic band, and then
I have a magic band, but it's not registered under my name, so they never knew.
yeah, that would have been intelligent. But like, I had the whole argument that like everyone did it. Like we have literally gone to Hollywood Studios before, and they've scanned our magic bands, and like they knew like we did it to ourselves, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, we could fix this fast pass for you." It was just so happened that the one person I went up to in guest relations happened to be like a hard knock about it, so she got me turned.
Oh,
Who?
man.
Some random guest relations girl.
Oh, see, no.
Oh, wait, so how long?
What?
So you couldn't go on the ride? Well, go to the park until they said something.
What was that?
When they said they'll call you about what happened, did you get to go to the parks or anything? Or
No, Bob was like, "Don't go on any Disney property. Don't do anything like that. Like, just stay away from everything."
oh, geez.
So
So did you go to Universal instead?
no, I stayed in my apartment the entire time because I was like,
See,
Bob
no.
was like,
Sorry.
No, no worries. Bob was like, you're either gonna get like a call to come in, or I'm gonna come see you. And I was like, okay. And then 3 days later, Bob called me. He's like, hey, are you in Vista? I'm like, not right now, but I could get back to Vista. And I got back to Vista. I sat in the leader van. He's like, we're gonna have to term you, and I got termed right there.
I would
You
have started.
drove, right? Did you drive to No, he didn't. He flew. He flew.
No, I flew.
How long did you
Yeah.
have? You had to get out of the apartment.
So I got termed on a
It's
Thursday.
24 hours, I'm pretty sure.
I got 48 hours.
I gotta go help my parents cook dinner. Thank you for letting me.
Jesse.
Bye, Jesse.
See you, Jeff.
Yeah, I think I got like 48 hours. Bob gave me longer than I should have gotten though, because Bob was like a homie. Like Bob was upset that he turned me, and like I knew Bob was upset he turned me.
Yeah, because Bob's not an idiot. He knew we all did it.
Yeah,
Bob's
not stupid.
If it
Bob,
was
like,
Jerry,
You just have
the leader Jerry. On my last day, literally, we all gave each other like 12 fast passes.
Yeah, I remember we talked to Bob about giving Brandon like 100 on his last day.
Yeah, see, no, I had a magic band. It was under the name, which I think in hindsight, I'm surprised they didn't link it back to me. It was under Eliza Rose, and I'm surprised they didn't figure out it was me, because my middle name is Rose and my name's Elizabeth, and so every day I gave myself like 2 fast passes, and I let them like build up over time. So by the end of the week, I had like, by the end of the day, I'd have like maybe 5 fast passes a day for it. But you just have to be careful about that kind of stuff. Be sneaky.
Yeah, definitely have to be careful. And I unfortunately was not.
How long
I guess
were you
I
there?
was.
November?
November. I literally
I think
got
he was
turned
there for like 10 months.
10 months.
10,
I was
11
there
months.
from January 14th till November 10th was my last.
Yeah,
like,
you still got to spend a good amount of time.
Wow, you weren't there a lot. You weren't there much earlier than I was. I thought you were there months before me. You were only there like 2 weeks before me.
Yeah, January 14th was my first day.
You were there 1 week exactly before me. I got there on like the 21st or something.
22nd.
Yeah, we got there.
21st
Me,
was
Vinny,
MLK Day.
Yeah, I got there on like the 21st.
I got down there May 14th and I left on May 2nd.
I was supposed to be
I
there
didn't
until January.
I didn't get the
21st.
extension because Chatham is literally the worst complex. Worst complex. Because the bathrooms, the closets are in the bathroom and the closets are carpeted. So literally our entire closet was full of mold. So all my clothes smelled like mold, and I'm allergic to mold. So I would be at work, and it would be so hard for me to breathe. I got bronchitis like 4 times living in Chatham, and I was only in Chatham for like 6 months.
My apartment in Chatham, our closet was next to our bathroom, so it wasn't in the bathroom.
Ew.
And so I lived in the 6-person bedroom.
Why?
And so on one side, their closet was like next to the door, and then their bathroom was separate. But our bathroom, it was like the bigger bathroom, and our closet was the bigger closet. So the closet was literally, you walk through the bathroom to get to the closet. I hated it.
I saw that. You showed me your apartment one day.
Yeah, like if the closet was tile, it makes sense. But you can't put
freaking love
carpet
your bathroom. Your bathroom was so big. I loved it.
I know. Our bathroom was great. You could do push-ups in there.
I like my Vista apartment. I love my roommates.
I like your roommates too, Vincent.
My roommates are great.
No, see, I think the fun times when we all go over to Ben's place and just get drunk. He's just going to get drunk with those guys.
You know, Vinny and I were talking about this the other day. We were talking about, so you guys don't know Caitlin or Paul, but they're like the two that basically, like, in my book anyway, because Vinny and I didn't really hang out before you guys like left. But like in my book, Caitlin and Paul kind of replaced you two, like hangout wise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I started hanging out with them more. And Vinny and I were talking about the other day. We were really sad that Benji's wedding got canceled because we were so excited to go and just be drunk for like 3 days. And
The wedding was nice though. I love the wedding.
No, it would have been even better because Vinny would have tried to keep up with me. I promise I would have outdrank literally everyone. And I was like, Vinny would have tried to keep up with me, so Vinny would have been gone. And then Caitlin and Paul are probably at the same level of drinking. You know what I'm saying? So they would have equally been gone because everyone definitely would have tried to keep up. I mean, I go shot. You know what I'm saying?
I was planning to get obliterated at this wedding. Like, I was planning to be obliterated. I was like, I'm gonna bring a flask into the church and like I'm gonna start drinking and like I was ready.
And then in the reception, we're just gonna go ham, and then after we're just gonna, you know what? Let's see what happens. Oh, we could have gone out to bars. We would have had such a good time.
I know, yo.
I was being
I was
obliterated.
prepared. Like I had a suit that was like I didn't care about. So like if I got sick in it, I didn't really care. I would just throw it away. I
saw that you dressed up for the Zoom wedding too. Me, Vinny, Paul, and Caitlin were all on FaceTime with each other beforehand, and we were like, we were in our pajamas. We were like,
I was gonna get in the shower for work.
I meant to. I was gonna wear my suit. I was like, nah, man, no, this is it's too hot for that. So, because I wore the suit for the Carolina Awards at my school, and oh my god, I had shorts on the bottom. I just had like the top part on. I was sweating so bad. Oh my god, I took it off as soon as the awards started. While everybody else was still dressed up
you were gonna wear it to a wedding.
Yep.
Where it was hot. Where it's definitely gonna be hot because first of all, alcohol makes you hot.
I was gonna bring a change of clothes.
Too hot.
Alcohol makes you.
Yeah, that's some sweaty shit.
Oh, were y'all there when we had the Christmas party, for the entire DCP? Like they rented out the ballroom in Coronado, and they had a huge.
Yeah, they did that the year after too. I wasn't there for it, but that's what they did.
I had gone to Diamond's apartment, and we were drinking before the dance, and this is when like Karis and all of them were here, and oh my god, yo, that's like.
Did I know how Ben's doing in Disney? Like, are they?
Melissa
got fired or whatever you want to consider it. Melissa was part time.
Laid off.
Yeah, Melissa was part time, so it made sense. Ben's still working.
Yeah, I think they're just really getting rid of the part time people. They're keeping full time. At this point, I would drop out of school and keep full time just so I can keep my job.
I think Melissa's going to SeaWorld or something like that, if I remember right.
One of my friends did that. She works at Universal and SeaWorld.
Somebody at Universal straight up offered me a job because I rode the Fast and Furious ride so many times when I would go there. Yeah, one of the head managers. I love the ride. Okay, and plus Michelle Rodriguez is in it.
Why would you ever ride that ride? It's like the worst ride in Universal.
Guys, I love Michelle Rodriguez. She was the only reason why, because she's in there for like a split second. That's all I cared about. But they came up to me. He's like, "Hey, do you like Fast and Furious?" And I was like, "I mean, I like the cast, if you know what I'm saying." He's like, "Oh, I know what you're saying. You think Vin Diesel's hot?" I was like, "Dude, I'm a lesbian." He's like, "You think Michelle Rodriguez is hot?" I was like, "Yes." He's like, "Would you want to work here?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "We could have you work the ride because I see you ride it so many times. You know this ride inside and out." I was like, "Oh yeah, I do, but I'm working at Disney." He's like, "So we'll work with your schedule. We want you to work here." And I'm like, "Oh." Also, I got an offer to be Anna.
What?
My roommates dragged me to an audition. They were having auditions for Anna, Merida, and Belle. And they dragged me to the Anna audition. And I wasn't even trying. And I just went in there and I was just my bubbly, annoying self. And so I get a call and they're like, "Hey, would you want to come back for a read?" And I was like, "Okay, sure." So I go back and I do a read. I do the other thing. And they're like, would you be willing to be friends with Anna? And we can have you in autograph training next week. We can have you ready to go by the end of next week. And I'm like, my program ends in like 3 weeks. So like, so we can have you all ready to go. You can at least do a week of character. And I was like, "Don't I need to be a fur character first?" And they're like, "Usually yes, but because of your position, we want you to go." And I was like, "Thanks, but I'm good. I'm flattered." But I turned them down because I didn't want to bring shame to Anna, and also because I don't know how to do the makeup. And I'm like, if y'all ever need somebody to be like the evil queen or Maleficent, I'm your girl, because you can be mean to the guests because you're a villain. I think that's like the best part about being a villain is that you can be mean to the guests. You get to be mean to the guests because Cruella de Vil, oh my gosh, she was so mean to me. We took the picture and she just like giving me the evil look and she's like, "Yeah, you're happy now?" And I was like,
when I went to 1900 Park Fair, the stepsisters gave me an attitude.
Here's the thing. I've done every single character dining at Disney World except for Cinderella's Royal Table. All the other ones,
Me too.
Yo, Brittany, we gotta get on that. We had to make a reservation for Cinderella's Royal Table.
Oh no.
It's what like $90 for a whole meal?
I think so.
Be our guest is 70.
That's true. Beer guess was expensive.
Beer guest is expensive and the food's not that good.
I went twice to be our guest with 2 different girls, so I can't really talk.
I went on my birthday and no, I went on my birthday and I got a.
I don't even have to say what I want to say
Don't
because I
say
hope in your head, I hope to God my exact voice came through with what I was gonna say.
I know what you're
Exactly
saying.
what my response to that
Oh, wait,
would have been
wait,
in
y'all-
my voice and everything.
Y'all want to see? Y'all want a special tour of my my school?
Are you at school right now?
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Sounds
Yeah,
like in your room.
Oh, you thought that was my.
What an extravagant room.
I was like, oh, that's a nice clock in
Oh,
your
yeah.
room, but like,
Let me show y'all around. Hang on. I want to show y'all around my school. Y'all gonna get a little VIP
I
tour.
got an elevator.
who's that lady in the
Yeah,
back behind you? Who's
We
that
know
lady?
Liz.
Liz, I mentioned Liz.
Anthony, or Liz, you would get along with Anthony so well. No, because I was going to say his name. You would get along with Anthony so well because you both grew up silver spoon rich.
I'm not rich. Christina's
Not
rich.
you said Liz. Oh, did I? I meant Christina. I was looking dead at you too. There's a lot of things going on, and Vinny's on my line on some wild stuff. So
Hang on, I'm turning my computer into a tablet. Will it let me do it?
Gotta come down to Atlantic City.
I told Anthony this morning. I was like, we got to go to Atlantic City. He's like, where's that? I said New Jersey. He's like, all right, I'm down.
Has he never heard of Atlantic
Atlantic
City
City,
before?
You know, he's from New York too.
Oh yeah,
That's sad.
He's from Brooklyn.
Vinny, didn't you go to Atlantic City before? Or
What was that?
have you been to Atlantic City?
I have not been to Atlantic City.
Really? Because you live in Long Island. I am so surprised.
Yeah, I want to go gambling, but I just haven't.
Chenzo,
Hey.
let's go.
No,
I'm
yo,
down.
here's the thing.
Visit me.
If I'm ever desperate for money, take me to Las Vegas. One game of blackjack, and I can make sure we're set for life because I know how to count cards.
I live by the beach. So
Yeah, but I'm going to New Orleans for New Year.
Now?
I mean, with the cases going on, girl, I already done had it. I'm fine.
That's true. You did have it already.
All right, so
I
why can't I turn you into a tablet?
So you sure you want me to come visit Christina?
whenever. My
Don't
friend,
When I just talked about how I had COVID and she goes, whenever. She doesn't care.
no, man.
there's more stuff to do.
Yeah, well, Vinny's supposed to come here.
We all just
And
go.
Vinny,
How about that?
Vinny's fake because he went to visit Melissa instead of me.
He's in Philly.
I did. I visited Melissa.
Matt and Katie visit each other, right? They were
Brandon and Katie are actually both visiting Matt, I think, in November.
I'm not surprised that Matt and Katie visit each other.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Matt's wedding is in July.
Wait, who's
I
that?
bet they visit each other, don't they?
Yeah, they're getting married.
Matt and Vivian are getting married, I think, in July.
Oh, that's so great. Okay, y'all ready for the tour? I'll be right back. Hang on, I need to use the restroom.
Okay, bye, Liz. We'll just sit on your YouTube channel without you.
I'll be back.
We're part of a family now. It's fine.
Don't worry, this is our channel now.
Yeah, we're getting married in July, I think. I don't know. I got the wedding.
Sure.
I got the invite somewhere.
I'm gonna.
behind you, Vinny.
What was it?
Harry Potter books behind you.
Those are all of them, except the first one. My sister's reading that one.
Oh, okay. A lot of toys.
Yeah, leave my toys
Vinny,
alone.
you have the room of a 13-year-old.
How?
Your room is childish. Vinny, if you were to bring a counterpart back to this bedroom,
Cage.
It's a chinchilla.
oh, a chinchilla.
He's right there. He's in
Bring
his
him
house.
out. Get him.
He's sleeping.
I was gonna say, aren't they nocturnal?
Yeah, he's sleeping. He's out. He's in his little house.
You want me to get?
I swear, y'all are so loud.
You want me to get Eve?
Yeah.
Okay, so yo, I'm gonna take you on the tour
I'll
of my
go get Eve.
Where's she going?
She's gonna get the snake.
Okay, hang on. Let's see if the. Oh, this is the
I don't
exit.
have a pet here. I don't have a pet.
No, no. I live in this building.
And that is a nice building.
It is. I love it. I'm going to see if I can show you all the main stage to see if there's anybody in there. I hope.
Do you have another class today?
Damn it. Hang on.
Good job.
Congratulations, Cameron.
For the land.
Oh, it's better.
Oh, that's not going to happen now.
Amazing.
Because they're having like a rehearsal or something.
No, it's Veterans Day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It is.
So they're singing that song.
Yeah, so I'm going to show y'all.
This is my room. Nothing really.
This is like probably one of my.
Walk-in closet over there.
Yeah, my room's nothing
Is there
fancy.
anybody in the black box? Can you go in the black box?
Liz stayed over here.
Yo, there's people in both of the workshop.
Vinny, you don't have AirPods?
Nah,
Where'd Brittany go?
she went to go get a snack.
Oh yeah, here's our workshop.
Oh,
See,
yeah, I'm not taking any courses right now. Everything's on virtual.
no, you should.
Have you ever been to Storybook in Jersey? When you were in
What was
class? Storybook Land? That's where I work at.
Where are you talking to me?
Park? Yeah, you.
What happened?
Have you ever been to Storybook Land?
No, I never
No
have.
one's been to Storybook Land.
You have, Liz.
Yeah, because it's such a. I mean, it is cute. It actually is a very cute amusement park. But
We're gonna be on TV in December.
why are you guys gonna be on TV in
Why?
December?
The Great Christmas Light Fight Show.
I'll tell you about that.
ABC.
Yeah, I never have cash on me, but so
Coke
I mean, it's
machine.
there we go.
I like to get darker out.
Why?
It's just too early.
You know, oh my gosh, so many stairs.
Dark at
See if we can go into the balcony. Damn it, the balcony's locked.
it gets dark at 4:45 tonight. It's too early.
Yeah, so what time is it? 'Cause okay, I got
4:01.
But yeah, so apparently this place is haunted.
What school do you go to, Liz?
Winthrop University.
Winthrop.
So apparently it's haunted. Tillman, I know it's haunted. But yeah. It's oh, the piano's gone. Where'd the piano go?
It's haunted. They
Damn
took it.
Yeah, these couches are supposed to be out there, but because of COVID.
Vinny, are you 2 hours away from Atlantic City? Since you're in Long Island?
Let me see. I'll map it right now.
Oh, yo, look at all these little set dioramas. I'm not going to touch any of them because I don't want to.
I am 3 hours away.
Oh, 3 hours away? That's not bad.
Yeah, 3 hours.
I love how.
Liz free. Liz? Hello?
Oh, sorry.
You're good. I just want to make sure nothing froze or like if I was crazy.
Oh, there we go. I was like, what happened to you guys?
Yeah, you like disappeared, Liz.
Yeah, because the Wi-Fi is not the best in my school, but
Yeah.
Am I
yeah.
Wi-Fi?
Where'd Brittany go? Oh, here's a mess. All right. Well, then I guess if we have nothing else to say, I want to get food.
She's getting the snake. She's bringing the snake out.
So long. If I can disconnect this thing, I would go and just bring y'all with me to the food court.
Wait,
No, what?
What time's your class?
My group meets at 4:15, but I'd like to get food first. Before then,
Where are you guys meeting at?
we're meeting here.
Oh,
Now
gotcha.
I'm currently doing a live stream with my friends about the Disney College program, but we kind of went off topic.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. No, Sam from my group just showed up, so.
Oh, Rick's coming back. There's
Oh, we got him out. He's so cute. I love him. Come on.
Hi, Mama. Is it a girl or a boy?
It's
a girl.
Before we meet.
How can you tell? She has a vagina.
Whoa, take it easy. Don't try to like touch the snake.
Yeah.
She's
Snake
adorable.
doesn't matter.
Want me to do it?
Yours or your friend?
Huh?
Anthony bought her, but she claims me.
She's getting bigger.
Yo,
Huh?
I might be able to
She's
show
getting longer now. Like she's growing so fast.
Did she just eat?
Huh?
Did she just eat? Because she has a big lump in her stomach.
She ate 2 days ago. She already passed her food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, otherwise she wouldn't be out.
If I get bitten with a snake like that, just climbing on me. Oh my God, how are you not scared?
Yo, I love snakes.
Sweet. She's the sweetest thing. Mama, come here.
She's like
I would be so scared.
so cute. I love I want a pet snake so bad.
I love you.
What's her name?
Eve.
Oh, that's a cute
I
name.
love the color on her.
She's a banana ball python. Aw.
I
Yeah, like 2 times bigger since when we got her.
But she said no.
Where'd you get her at PetSmart or?
There's this pet store near here. It's like an exotic pet store.
Oh,
We got her from there.
I
Christina, you could kind of see how we know.
That's how you know.
I'm not gonna like
Michelle, you want
explicitly show you. Snakes are a go. Snakes are always a go.
snakes
I'm
are
not a
dumb.
huge fan of snakes.
Look at she's literally the cutest,
yeah.
sweetest little thing.
I don't know. I'd be too scared to like hold her.
I'm over here kissing her.
All right, so
I would like kissing her, but I don't know if I would want to hold her.
Anthony chases people with her.
hey, you guys, but I gotta get going because I have my group project I need to work on. So,
Yeah, I have to do my homework too.
Christina, are you gonna be joining us for Beauty and the Beast next week?
Sure. Yep.
All right. We're talking about Broadway shows. It's our theater show that we do every other week. We told you about, but you didn't want to come join us for Nightmare Before Christmas because you didn't respond.
Oh,
You.
girl, don't be texting me and expecting me to respond.
You do text
Because
back.
I'm gonna let you know right now. All I do is sleep, eat, drink alcohol, and do homework.
That's pretty much
That's
every
it.
student.
And watch Bob's Burgers. That's it.
What a great TV show, though. Bob's Burgers.
Well, a special thank you to Brittany and Jesse and Vinny for coming on and talking about the college program, sort of, or more like going down memory.
We need a Bus Greeter Reunion after this COVID. Go to Disney and
Actually,
visit.
have a legit in-person one.
Where
Yeah.
should we go for it?
Disney. What do you
I
think?
mean,
Disney.
Wait, we should all go to what's that
we
one
talked about this. Time out. We talked about this. We all get ECVs and we go to Trinidad and we demand to go to Mexico.
Oh God.
That's rude. And we'd be broken up.
Greeter shirts were
Well, we can't do it now because
We should definitely do that though. We should definitely do a reunion, wear our shirts at Disney.
yeah.
For sure. I get in for free, so I'm not pressed, but good luck on y'all.
No, I will. I'll be getting in for free because I got friends who work there. Remember?
There you go. Christina, where's your ticket?
I don't have one.
All right, I'll talk to my mom. Vinny, where's your ticket?
You know me.
Still owned by Disney.
You got friends. I'll talk to my mom for you. Caitlin has her ticket. I'll talk to my mom.
We all good. We all good. What's gonna happen? All right. So
We'll get a cheap hotel, we'll get a cheap resort.
no,
Half
man.
century.
Y'all can say the coupon. I'll be staying at my home resort, which is Jumbo.
I'll go. I like Jumbo.
How is Jumbo your home resort?
I've been. That's the one I worked the most when I was at when I was on.
That doesn't make it your home resort, Elizabeth.
Wow.
You don't have a home resort. You have a home park, but you don't have a home resort.
Yeah, for the what is it the club thing? What's the club thing? You have one set as your.
Vacation club. DCP. Oh my
Yeah.
God, a vacation club member.
Oh my God.
Are you part of the vacation club?
Huh? No, my grandma is.
And did they buy in at Jumbo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, it's your grandma's home resort then.
I'm on the account. So
But like realistically, if you got a room, what's popping?
yeah, no, the rooms are actually really nice. I stayed there for my birthday. The cast members there.
Yeah, the Jumbo rooms are nice. My mom got us a room there one time.
How much are they?
You see, guys,
For cast members, I want to say they're like $115 a night. But she has vacation club, so it's probably cheaper.
Yeah,
But
it's
she
like,
works as a cast
it's like
member.
90. I think it's like 90 a night,
Whew.
which is cheaper. But yeah. Anyway, so for next week we'll be doing Beauty and the Beast with Christina and Michelle and Tyler and whatever. Thank you guys for joining me on this because this was fun. This low key was kind of fun.
I guess.
I had
kidding.
fun.
Vinny, you and I
It
have to keep in touch more. I don't talk to you enough.
Vinny doesn't talk to
always.
anyone, so
I talked to
Vinny's
Christina.
Vinny's been too busy changing who he is.
How am I changing who
ignoring
I
Brittany.
am?
Well, see, no, the only
You know, I can't say what you've been doing, but you know what you've been doing because I've been doing the same thing.
The only bus greeters I've talked to is Christina, you, now Vinny, and Matt. Those are the only ones I really talked to. And Ben.
I
What?
talk to a lot of bus greeters.
Yeah,
We
except
still
for
have
me.
that group chat thing.
Yeah. I still talk to the Snapchat group.
And Olivia's invited on that one.
No, can I say how impressed I am that thing's still going?
I love Olivia.
That the chat is still like going.
Vinny wants Olivia to have his kids.
I would love Olivia to have my kids.
He wants to marry Olivia, 100%.
100%.
Why?
Why
She's
not?
Because he loves her.
I love Olivia.
Am I tickling you, Mama Boo?
No, man. Y'all have to know who I would want to be with. But anyway, we're gonna go and.
Well, we need to actually have this reunion. Disney's open, so I'll be waiting for y'all boys because I'm close.
Yeah, we're gonna
all over.
I proposed doing this in the group chat. Everybody was so down for it, but like nobody actually responded to on the time that they were available.
I don't want group chat because if it's a group chat, I think it is. I don't want like half of those people around me. I'm just being honest, like that.
Okay, well we'll
I'm
find.
not name dropping anyone.
We'll
but you
figure.
didn't name dropping correctly.
We will figure something out. I have to go. All right, y'all stay safe. Christina, I'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Brittany,
Bye.
thank you so much for coming with
Hey,
us.
guys.
Yeah, of course.
Miss
You're
y'all.